gatekeepers.
Get in here. The tea was hot. Get in here. The tea was hot. Open up the gates and get in here. Gatekeepers, gatekeepers, get in here.
What?
Meet the Duprees. They're the ones that run things behind the gates of their private community. The core four of the family are Father Vernon, his wife Anita, and their two daughters Nicole and Danny. Let's start with Nicole, or Dr. Nicole to you, whose life seems to be so perfect. She and her husband Ted, who's also a doctor, has 3 children, Martin and Catherine, and also Ted's nephew Andre, whom they've raised. Oh, but then there's Danny, who married Bill, and they had 2 daughters, Naomi and Chelsea. And after 30 years, their daughter Naomi moved her best friend Haley into the house, and she stole her man. And now they're getting married, and Danny's not happy about none of that. But how could she be? Listen, Dupree family, you've got our attention, and we're back again today to get the tea, and I'm here to pour it. Because we all want to know what happened today beyond the gates. And after 30 years, that's my favorite part. Good afternoon, y'all, and very happy Tuesday to you. Welcome back to the channel, and be sure to hit that like button on your way in for me, please, and thank you. And if you haven't yet, go on and subscribe. And if you want to show some appreciation to the channel by way of a gift with a couple of coins, you can do that too by using that Cash App that's flowing down there through the thing, or you can send a super chat or a super sticker. Hey, mods, how y'all doing today? I hope everybody's doing great. Me, I'm good. But we want to thank the Mod Squad for coming through and doing everything that they do for us down in the chats. That'd be Miss Destiny H, Miss KB Mommy, Miss Bilo Didi, and also my cousin Lynn. They really work hard. And Tony, our official greeter. Okay, Tony's always going to kick us off with a very nice greeting. A nice little hello, And we appreciate him for that. First things first, let me pull out my romper room mirror and see who's up in here today. Who in here? Let's see. I'm a little bit earlier, so. Tony Lynn says, greetings, salutations, gatekeepers, Mod Squad, Miss Jen, wishing you a splendid day and hoping you are all having one. Thank you, Tony, for that. I hope you guys are too. Linda says, hello, gatekeepers, bush watchers, creepers, peepers, and hedge hoppers. The tea is hot today. Hey, Tony Lynn and Mod Squad. Linda said, Miss Anita looks splendid today. Didn't she look really pretty today? That outfit was so cute. I took a picture just to say that because, I thought she's always sharp, though. Linda says, hit the bell. It don't cost a thing. That's right. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification ding bell. Tony Lynn says, hey, cousin Linda, thanks a lot. I'm great, wishing you all and everyone the best as always. Let's see who else we got. We got somebody new down here in the comments. Miss Karen J. Hey, Miss Karen J. Now, once you put your 2 cents in down here in the comment section, that makes you an official gatekeeper. So welcome, child.
Hey.
Gatekeepers! A decree from the Queen!
Enough! Be seated.
Y'all scoot on down and make room on the bench for Miss Karen J. Scooch down now and don't be hogging all of the crumpets and whatnot. Let her get one too, okay? Oh, Lord, let me see who else is in here. Blatant Truth is in the house. Hey, Blatant Truth. She says, hello, everybody. Hello to you too. KB, mommy done landed in here. Girl, you know we missed you yesterday. Had Linda all down to the comment, where's KB? Where's KB? I was like, girl, stop all that crying and whatnot. She'll be here when she get here, girl. But anyway, glad to see you down there today. KB says hello to everybody as she's coming on through. And she also sends a welcome out to Karen J. And Karen J says she's very glad to be here and we're very glad to have you. All right, y'all, I ain't going to waste no time. We're going to get up in here and find out what had happened. Let me go to the wait. Tony Lynn says, greetings, KB Mommy. So wonderful to see you as always. We all missed you very much yesterday, which is very true. I'm going to click on the last comment that came in so that I know where I'm at when I come back to that. And the other people might be late, child. Now, we got 16 people watching at the moment, so I want to see 15 likes. I ain't going to say everybody need to like it. Let me like it on my other device I'm watching on while I'm fussing at y'all. Got to like my own stuff. Hey, JB2395, I see you just came through the door. I see you. All right, I'm going to get to it. I ain't going to waste y'all time today. We're going to get right down to it. When you get right down to it, you're not in love with him anymore. No, my baby. Okay. All right. So when we open up, let me see if I need to keep. Y'all need to keep this card for later. So let me lay that there. Well, Vernon and Anita wait for Tracy. And don't Anita look nice? There's another picture of her coming up, but don't she look so cute today? This outfit was giving. Linda, I know you probably searching through your closet what I got because I'm about to reduplicate that thing. Well, anyway, Vernon and Anita are down to the country club waiting for Tracy, the articulate. And Anita just hopes that she's not overdressed and overdoing it. Girl, you look good. Don't worry about it. If she didn't come ready, that's her fault. She know who you are. She know you rich and an ex-articulate. So she should have known to put her clothes on too. Don't worry about it. But understandably, she didn't want to look like she was doing too much, you know. So she said that she also hoped that she wasn't overdoing it by having them meet there at the country club instead of meeting at her home. Girl, let me think. Should we meet down to the mansion or should we meet at the country club? The mansion or the country club? What really is the difference if you at the country club or the mansion? It's all money. She can see that. Okay. So it don't matter where you at, child. She's also worried that maybe she won't come. But girl, she coming because I know I would. I'd be wanting to see what's going on. See what it had more, you know. Plus, you're going to need to grovel a little bit for whatever it is you had did, Miss Anita. Well, Derek is sad that things have ended with him and Ashley, and her mom knocks on the door and she got some of them containers. I got the feeling some more product placement is coming because they keep talking about how they earth friendly and they seal up everything. Well, tell us to name them so we could get some because I see them got them good clips on the side that really hold stuff in and they ain't hard to close. So tell us what it is so we can go get some and stop teasing us. Okay. Well, anyway, she knocks on the door and notices that Derek was packing up stuff. She's like, y'all going somewhere? What's going on? You must be planning on a vacation or something. Well, Ashley, meanwhile, is in tears in Andre's arms, finding her a soft place to land within all this sadness that she has. Okay, and so he's consoling her. You know, woo 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 woo. You know, girl, don't worry about it because he's trying to decide do he want to snatch or support, whichever. Y'all just love to gossip, don't you? I do too. I do. Well, Kat, meanwhile, is checking in with Jacob about how things are going and wants to know if he done solved this case yet. Girl, calm down. You ain't the police. This is what he do. This ain't what you do. You's a good investigator, but you ain't no police. Maybe you want to change careers, but until then, let Jacob handle it. He's the deputy dog of the show. Well, she wants to know if Leslie or Eva, hold on, she wants to know if Leslie threw Eva under the bus where she belongs. She just so convinced Eva did this, but girl, Eva ain't did this. Sorry. You kind of on the right track, girl, but stay focused. Well, meanwhile, Tomas is at Orphagene's and sees Eva. And he sits with her and opens up to her, like he liked to do, because he likes him some more. He finds out it's her B-day, and he's glad to hear that she and her dad are getting close, and then tells her, and I heard about how your mama tried to blame you for Laura's accident, and he's sorry that had happened, and she was shocked. She was like, what? She was clutching her pearls. She was like, what you said now? Well, in this case, she was clutching that necklace around her neck with that heart on it, but either way, it's the same thing. Okay? She was clutching it, child. Well, baby, when I tell y'all, Leslie, Dana, not Nurse Lulu, has walked up on Lauren at the hospital, baby, and Lauren was looking like, I know you lying. And Leslie was looking like, yes, me. Yes, me. It's me. Baby, the way I would have rolled out that bed and went to running, ain't no way in the world I'd have been up in there. Not me. Soon as I seen her, I'd have been up and running. Okay. I would have. I'd have been up and running and pushing the bell all at the same time because she wouldn't have got me. Especially, you done heard the stories. But anyway, she goes up in the hospital room, and this time Lauren was not sleeping on it. Lauren turned around and she was like, ooh, and and the thing is, she ain't wearing no disguise. So, girl, I don't know what that means. She ain't even bothered to put on no new wig or nothing. She came in there with her natural hair flowing in the wind, looking like the beautiful devil himself. But girl, you should have got it ran. But whatever. It's TV, so Well, Jacob realizes that Leslie is no doubt guilty and not Eva, and told Kat to stay out of it. And Kat says, I ain't gonna make no promises. Girl, you gonna keep right on till you find out that fat meat is indeed greasy. Keep on, him. Just keep on. Because I told you, Leslie, Dana, Sherry Anna ain't to be played with, especially Lulu. Because, girl, she's something with a syringe. You better watch yourself. I'm just saying, girl. I'm just saying. Well, Eva is upset at the news that Tomas has told her about her mother. And first she's thinking that Kat was the one trying to frame her up. And he's like, what had happened is that she was talking to Kat, and Kat then recorded the whole thing with your mama all up on the tape, talking about what she was about to do to you, girl. Just throwing you up under the bus, just slamming you under the bus, girl. Just giving her all the tea. And she said, my mom is capable of anything. And no, I did not run Laura off the road. Is her name Laura or Lauren? Because she going to be both sometimes, I think, when I get to talking. Because she ain't been on the camera that much. So, is it Lauren or Laura? Because it's going to be a little of both. But anyway, she says, no, I did not run Lauren off the road. And Tomas didn't believe that she did that either. Because he don't believe Eva. He like Eva. That's the gossip, child. Y'all just gossip too much for me. Always with all this suspicion and gossip, but I love it. I do. Well, Leslie round to the hospital, child, picking up pillows and walking toward Lauren. Child, Lauren was looking like, what? But Lauren, I'm still trying to figure out why you ain't pressing on the bell, beating on the wall, hollering out. Because Nurse Shanice Messy would have been right up in there to save you, girl. But you sitting up in here looking at her, looking at you, looking at her. Well, hold on. This woman coming towards you with a pillow, right? And you already done heard about the things that she had done, and you just sitting in there looking at her, looking at you, looking at you, looking at her.
I heard about you. I was waiting on you at the door.
Girl, what is we doing? Just staring at her with a pillow in our hand. You're supposed to get up, fight. Fight. That's what you're supposed to do, girl. When she rolled up in that hospital, not the hospital, but when she rolled up in that hospital and rolled up on you like that, girl, you were supposed to be like,
Out!
get off me, Leslie. Girl, I'm about to call somebody. That's what you were supposed to do. But you sitting up in here looking at her, just looking. Concerned. See, rich people got to learn how to scrap, child. You got to learn how to scrap. You got to learn how to scrap. Anyway, always trying to be so pleasant. This is not time for pleasantries. This is a time to fight. Fight. That's what you were supposed to do. But anyway, Leslie picked up the pillow and she was walking towards Lauren. Then she puts it behind her, in a classic movie. Like, I ain't about to try to strangulate you, girl. I'm just thinking that you need another pillow. You don't look comfortable to me. Everybody know that move. Who don't know that move? Anyway, she puts it on behind her, then introduces herself as Leslie. And Lauren said, girl, I know who you are. And she was like, dude, she said, I know who you is because I done heard all about what you did and went down there to that party and the way you cut up, girl, I know all about it. And Leslie says, you don't know squat. And they don't know squat. Child, one thing she can do is go from 0 to 100, baby, just like that. She can do it like that. You hear me? But you better keep her calm. Because ain't nobody in here with you, girl. And we don't know what she got in her pockets. But anyway, she tells her that the police, she said, let me tell you why I'm here. The police are asking a lot of questions. Any idea who ran you off the road? Yeah, she's standing right in front of her, girl. We already know it's you, girl, but you don't know. But we know. We know, girl. We know. Any idea? And like I said, girl, you should have been pressing on the nurse's station button. Emergency call. We gotta press that button so hard I'd have broke it. Come get her. She's trying to get me. But anyway, she's like, any idea who ran you off the road? Okay. We're back at the country club. Anita is still waiting on Tracy, and she finally arrives. We get our first look at the first articulate, Miss Tracy. She's a little itty-bitty thing, too, next to Anita, but they both are looking good. They have a hug and leave us with looks of uncertainty of how this will go, honey, how this about to go, because we didn't know. She was like, girl, hey, yeah, so good. Yeah, girl, so good to see you again. Okay, let me go. You know how I be looking. Well, Ashley mom thinks that Derek is planning a trip for them and unpacking instead of packing. And Jan says that she thinks that they may be going through some things, but that they can figure it out, and tells him to maybe set up a dinner for her tonight. I mean, I done brought all that spaghetti over here in them nice containers with them good clips on the side that we have yet to find out who makes them. Is that Glad? Who making those? Where can we? Is that Tupperware 2.0? What is it? Let us know. Let us know. Well, she goes on and leaves, while Ashley is busy telling Andre and looking quite comfortable, I might add, down to the bar, telling him all about how hard things have been so far, and that she also knows that she has not been very fair-minded. And she breaks down and starts crying. And Andre assures her that it's all gonna be okay. And he tells her to give Derek another chance. Ain't he a nice guy? Before I steal his woman, give him another chance, girl. And not to worry, things aren't over, and to go home and tell Derek that you love him. And she gets up and marches on toward home. And Andre was walking her to the car, so I thought. But anyway, Lauren don't know who ran her off the road. It was dark. She said, I don't know nothing about birthing no babies, honey. Don't. And girl, even if you did know, I hope you know better than to tell her. You in enough trouble as it is with her in this room looking at you all beautifully while she looking at you like, tell me, my pretty. Tell me, my pretty. Just, girl, beautiful danger. That's what she is. Well, Laura said that, no, Leslie told her that she is afraid for her daughter. I'm afraid for Eva. Eva just happened to get that job. She's going to lead you where she needs you to be. Baby, a narcissist will narc all day long. Let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you what the spin on this going to be, girl. Let me tell you what to say. With a little light threat to it, it seems to me, but I don't know. She says, Eva just happened to get your job, you know. But Eva would never do such a thing. Never. Eva, not Eva. She wouldn't do it. She wouldn't do it. But I would. But she says she hopes that they find out who did it, though. I hope they do. But she knows it won't be proven that Eva had anything to do with this. Nope, because you're the one that did it. So you're not really lying, girl. She is telling you the truth, child. She just ain't telling you that she the one who had did it. Who had did it, child. Well, Tomas is still talking to Eva and opening up to her. His dad was a not so nice guy either. He lets her know. And that he shares that with Eva because he loves to open up, and that when him and Eva get together, he be dialed in, he be leaned all the way. Eva, let me tell you what, and you know what else happened to me? You know how it is when somebody like you. And you know when I was 5, somebody had whooped me one time and I was just asking for some candy, and I just, he like her. I don't care what y'all say, he likes her. He needs cat, but he likes this Eva. Eva, please don't fall into the same thing your mama did with your daddy, girl. Don't do it. Don't trade places with what she been through. Don't do it. But anyway, he's talking about his dad and how hard it was dealing with him. And Eva opens up to him about her mom and how hard it is to just hate her because she is also nice to her, the way narcissistic mothers do with their daughters. Whoever is writing this character really has researched this situation, right? Her. Okay? But she talked about how mother is nice to her. She's like, and so because of that, I can't just treat her the way that I really would want to treat her because I'm always hoping that she's going to keep being kind to me, that it's going to stick this time when she's being nice to me, just like them narcissists want you to do, keeping that carrot on the stick, baby, out in front of you, leading you where they want you to go. Don't you want me to go back to being nice to you? Don't you want me to go back to being motherly to you? Don't you? Don't you? Well, you better do what I ask, and maybe I will be nice to you again. Well, anyway, she says that she wished that she would stay treating her well, but she's not Eva. She couldn't treat you well if she wanted to, because it ain't your mama's fault. She's an art girl. But she just can't do it. It's not in her nature. Anyway, they end up touching hands, child, like they in a Sunday meeting, like they touching hands in agreement or something. But they are bonding. Ooh, cat about to be mad, honey. Let somebody she know done sat up in off her jeans and seen y'all over here touching hands in agreement. It's gonna be consequences and cornbread. I'm about to tell you, child. Well, as Tracy sits down with Vernon and Anita, they exchange niceties, and she tells Vernon how he could have had either of them. Now, hold on, child. Pump a break. Well, I'm trying to figure out why this lady keep on complimenting Vernon the way she did. She said, when you came backstage, you could. Why are you saying that, though? Who says that to somebody's husband, girl? What's the real tea about to go down? Let us find out, Vernon. Just let us find out you had messed with one of these articulate. Y'all gossip so much. I don't know why I put up with y'all. All this gossiping. Oh my God, the speculations and things. They just trying to have lunch, and y'all all in these people business, child. Seeing stuff they ain't even showed you yet, and y'all making me the same way. But I like it. I do. Well, anyway, Eva is really hoping that this time things are gonna stick. And she says that she wants her mom to stay treating her well. Tomas also knows how this feels because his dad is the same way. He's like, yeah, sometimes I can work on cars with my dad, and it's like the coolest thing. But then he goes back to being the way he is toward me. Yeah, okay, y'all keep on bonding. We'll be back. Well, hold on, let me make sure I didn't clip down too far. Tracy sits with Vernon. Oh, wait, I said that part already. I'm sorry, I looked away. Okay, so Andre done brought Ashley home. He done saw her all the way home. Now, I'm trying to figure out, don't she drive? How'd she get to work? Do she just take the bus? How much they paying you down there to the hospital? Because you and Derek together can't afford no better apartment. Y'all fighting over groceries like people ain't got no food up in there. I know the price of eggs is high, but my Lord. Why he had to bring her home? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Did he trail her? Now I got to listen out to see do she drive, because I want to know why he had to bring you all the way home, girl, because I don't know. I don't see it. But anyway, he done brought her up in there, and she notices that Derek's stuff is gone. And he's like, no, maybe it's not that. She's like, no, I know it is. I know it is. She all in a panic. Y'all will have to admit, though, this is the most interesting that DNA has been, and they played this apart from each other. Maybe we don't need to see them in a scene together. But this is the most interesting y'all done been. And it wasn't like it was interesting. Now I said it was the most interesting you've been. I didn't say you was interesting. I said it was the most interesting you've been. Y'all still need work. Well, Derek goes over to Jacob's station to talk to him about Ashley and his fight. And he feels that she's miserable, and he tells him that he packed and left and asked to stay on their couch. Child, you know that moment when somebody's like, can I stay on your couch? And Jacob like, nah, I got to hear it and get them back together. Because you got to hear it and get people back together when they land on your couch. But what I'm trying to figure out is, Derek, how come you just couldn't go back to where you were staying at? That ain't what you think they already rented out your spot at the bachelor pad? Why you couldn't go over there and stay on the couch? Make a pallet on the floor. But I know we need it for the storyline for you to be in the house. So okay, let's progress on, child. Well, Eva is concerned that if Kat saw them holding hands, that she'd freak out. And you're right. She says, because she already don't like me, and you being her boyfriend and all. And then Tomas gonna say, well, we weren't really holding hands. Like, when I hold your hand, girl, you'll know your hand has been held. That wasn't hand holding. Okay. Okay. And then he gonna say that, and he wasn't really Eva's boyfriend either. And she said, is that so? Why not? And he said, because of you. Really? Okay. We leaned in. You know we leaned in because we want to know what had happened. Okay, so we'll be back. We will indeed be back. Well, down to the hospital, Kat done walked in on Leslie, and she was like, Leslie said, good to see you. But you here to go through people's personal privacy today? You need to leak something? You need to leak some information? Mm-hmm. And Kat told her she needed to leave. She said, "Oh, so you running the hospital, or are you with police enforcement?" Let me know, girl. Let me know. These two together is good too, though, because they stands eye to eye, toe to toe, child. They don't. I like it. Well, so she told her to leave again, and this time she went on and left. She was like, "Let me go and roll up out of here." So Lauren tells Kat that she first felt like Leslie came to tell her that Eva didn't do it. But what I now feel is that she was trying to tell me that she the one that did it. She feels that she implied that she did it, and while she was in here talking to her. And Lauren says she never thought that before, but now, with her coming down here, that's done changed that. See, it was a bridge too far, Leslie. You should have stayed up from out of there. So now, Kat is like, you know what? You know what? I wonder if she the reason why you had that problem with that potassium spike. Mm-hmm. Maybe she did it, or maybe they did it, but one of them did. Girl, you just got your stuff out for Eva so bad. I know, but girl, stay focused, child. Stay focused. Y'all got the person right in front of you, so just stay focused, girl. Well, back down to the diner. Tomas is giving Eva all the tea on Kat checking up on her. Now, see, I ain't went and ran in there and told Eva what he knows. See what he told. He was like, and then Kat had, you were supposed to keep that part to yourself, Tomas. You just, but we love it though. We did. Keep talking, sir. Well, he's giving her all the tea and Kat checking up on her, and that it's even affected them being able to move forward because she's so focused on that. Just giving all the intel. Mhm. Well, Jacob encourages Derek to go on back and reconnect with Ashley because he don't really want this man on his couch. Look at him. Would you want him over your house? He looked like do 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 do. That's what he looked like to me. But it's not like he's bad looking because he's not. So while he's talking to Jacob, Ashley over there crying. Andre, are you listening? Andre, are you listening? He listening and she talking about how uptight she been. But I hope you listening, sir, because she telling you how she is now. When you bring her over to your house and she start talking about, woo, who turned this water on in the sink? Who? Who dropped this crumb in here on the carpet? You're going to want to take her back over here where you got her from. But go ahead. Don't do love be beautiful. Don't it be beautiful? Except when it's over here with Ashley and Derek. Otherwise, new love usually be grand. Well, Anita talks to Tracy about the past and old boyfriends. And Vernon excuses himself. Why you leaving now, Vernon? Vernon, why you get up to leave right now when they talk about old boyfriend? Vernon, you let us find out. Vernon, you let us find out here. Ooh, I hope it's true because we love the suspicion. Y'all so messy. Why I be messing with y'all? Child, I don't even know. I love it. I do. Well, anyway, they get to talking about old boyfriends and Vernon excuses him. So he's like, let me roll up out of here so they could talk. And then somebody named Dante Green comes up. And I'm wondering why they mention him. I know it's a reason why, but he gets mentioned. And it seems that he stirred the pot a lot with these girls when they were younger and caused a lot of tension that can still be seen just a little bit, even though these two women are being friendly. Now, Dante Green, who is you, honey? We waiting. We need to know. We wants the tea. But Anita had told Tracy that she was always the pretty one and still is. And then Anita said, "Don't call me that." That was one of the titles that Dante used to use to divide them. You know how they used to do, "You the pretty one," meaning less talented but pretty. "You are the talented one, but less attractive." And then there's the star. That would be Anita. Okay? Just like Dream Girls all over again. It is. Well, Tracy said, now look how cute Anita look. Don't Anita look cute? How does she look cute? All the over topness of it all, the diva of it, the nerve to wear all of this, all of this. I think she looks so cute. My earpiece is falling out. Hold on, let me see if I can fix this now. Okay. So anyway, Tracy said that she had been thinking about back to the past days, the beginning of it all, and they share laughs about that. And Tracy admitted that she was nervous about coming today. And then they used their mantra, I guess, that they used to use. They said, "We're better together, sisters forever, articulate, strong." Not till y'all get the other one in there. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. We tighter than pantyhose, three sizes small. Y'all remember on Good Times? You gotta have all three. You need one more before y'all can start using the old mantra, girl. Better together, sisters forever, articulate, strong. We gonna see how strong and sisterly it is. Well, Eva and Tomas was down here a mighty long time down the Orpha Jeans, just talking and sharing and opening and child, wait till Cat find out. And I know she gonna find out, but I can't. Y'all calm down. Well, okay, they down there and they still talking about how her mom had made her look. And at the party, and Tomas told her that she looked nice. She was like, "I had on my sister's dress at that thing." He was like, "But you still look beautiful though." Now, Tomas, you better calm down, sir. But anyway, she said she was not responsible. He told her that she wasn't responsible for her mother's actions because she did try to stop her. And he said his dad tried it with him too, and she shouldn't blame herself for what her mom does. And he said, "You're not alone. You are not alone." Oh, Eleanor, 5 heartbeats. If you should ever need it, you are not alone. And then told her that if she need a lawyer, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. And then said we are family and friends. Now, can somebody explain to me why he said they was family and friends? What you mean family? What that mean? What that mean, y'all family? What that mean? What you trying to say? What you trying to say? You gonna marry Cat, then they gonna be family? I'm lost. Hello. Because if that's what you mean, you better keep your hands off Eva, sir. Oh. Anyway, Kat is convinced that Lauren is safe now. And she told her, she says, you don't know who did it. So you're safe. It's not like you know who did it and can tell that, right? And plus, I'm going to have security alerted so they can come up here and watch your back. Okay, girl. You ain't seen the new wig that was a name. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I just don't know. Well, hold on, let me bring this paper down so I can see a little closer. Okay. So she's letting her know, like, girl, they don't know you, like, it ain't like you got something they can use, whatever. So you pretty safe. I'm gonna have them come up here and watch your bag, girl. And she said, also, I'm gonna make sure whoever did this is gonna answer for it. Girl, Leslie gonna get you. And Lulu will be back up here to this hospital, Lauren, to deal with you. I don't know why, though. I don't know why she want to hurt you, girl. But I got the feeling Lulu coming back. And Kat, you better hope she don't get you too while she up there, girl. Well, as Eva is leaving for jeans, her mama came walking up in there. And they stand there face to face in a stare. Eva, I hope you let her talk first, girl. Don't show your hand. So when they come back from the commercial break, nope, she started talking first. And Leslie said she was sorry that she missed her little, I'm sorry I missed your little party. But I had to wash my wigs. Now that was cold. She said, I'm sorry I had to miss your party, but I had to wash my wigs. My wigs. I had to wash my wigs. And Eva want to know why she trying to pin this situation, this crime on her. And on top of that, you lying on me out here in these streets. Okay. Kat went running back over to Jacobs to tell him about her potassium theory. And he needs facts and not these accusations. He was like, girl, you got all these accusations. You just so suspicious. Go hang with the gatekeepers until you come bring us some real evidence. Until then. Well, Kat want to know why things moving so slow. Girl, you ain't no popo. So slow down. Slow down, clown. You ain't the popo. I told you let Debbie the dog handle it. Debbie the dog is on the case. Anita needs to catch her train. I'm sorry. Tracy needs to catch her train. But Anita convinces her to go on and stay over with them at the mansion. And I know I'd be going. I need to come see all the fabulousness. You ain't got to beg me twice. Point me to my wing, child, and let me chill. Do y'all got jacuzzi? Is there sauna? Because I need to use all the amenities while I'm here. Okay. Is the cook cooking? What time the maid come? What time breakfast served? Because I'm gonna get it all while I'm in here. I am. I'm gonna enjoy all this. So she gets her to stay, and Anita tells Vernon that when Tracy leaves and goes to the washroom, she's like, "I'm so happy. He said, you're such a happy girl." She's like, "I am a happy girl." Girl, we are too, because we need the rest of this tea when she get over here to this house. Because I know in that trailer that they had showed that woman had again told Vernon that he looked good. I'm saying this to Vernon, you let us find out. Vernon, you let us find out, Vernon. Because look, it ain't like she don't owe Anita a little something back, okay? I don't know, girl. Nice trying to tell you something. I don't know she keep on talking to your man like that. You better watch your man, girl. We gonna see them. Y'all remember when what was that show I used to like to watch? When Greenleaf, when their mama ended up to had done all the things she had did after running everybody down. Child, her daughter wasn't even her husband's child. Okay. And I feel the same breeze blowing through the streets of beyond the gates. Mm-hmm. Well, Ashley and Andre close out the day. She's in the house, being comforted by Andre. He at the door contemplating, do I want to try to fix this or no? And I think he ends up just leaving, because that's what they show in the previews too. Yeah, Greenleaf was fired, by the way. Yeah, that's what they end up. Yeah, so yeah, okay, but he never opened up the door and saw him, so I guess he don't know what he in there all hugged up in a tight embrace. Embrace me, you sweet embraceable you. Mm-hmm. But listen, y'all. In that new clip that they showed at the end, Dr. Nicole and new Ted, who I hate to say it because I don't want to pick on new Ted, but I'm gonna need somebody to tailor this suit on him a little better than this him. If he, because we used to these suits and things being filled to the maximus. Okay. Is that a turtleneck? I don't know. I think it's a button up. But listen, Linda. Listen. I need y'all to get the tailoring department on it, because from right here, this suit is not doing what we need it to do. We're not used to this on Ted. So I know he just got here, but I need y'all to get his suits together. He's a rich man, so his suit should be tailored to within an inch of their lives. All right, y'all, let me see. Let me go back now. I think I'm going to do my questions, and I'm going to end out down here talking about gossiping with y'all, because y'all know y'all like to gossip and whatnot. Let me see. Well, here are our questions that we are left to ponder, honey. We are left to ponder. Will the Articulates reunion continue to go smooth, or will there be a bump in the road? Huh? Will Eva finally turn on her mama, if that is her mama, now that she knows that she was trying to pin a murder on her? Is Tomas falling for Eva or for Kat? And more importantly, what is Leslie working? Y'all want to know the answer. You got to keep on coming back, being busy, being nosy and suspicious with me, and finding out what's happening beyond the gates. All right, y'all, let me see what y'all been down here talking about, because y'all been talking about stone, honey, just talking about all this suspicion and whatnot. Y'all got. I see a couple people made it into the chat. Linda says, there's so much to love in this group. There's so much love in this group. Thank you all for being here. I agree with that. I love this little group over here. Anybody's welcome to come, but tell them when they get here, we only fight for fun over here. We don't fight on purpose over here. We ain't on all that over here. Hold on one second, y'all. We only fight for fun over here. We ain't over here fighting on no real stuff. So if you ain't over here to laugh and gossip, then this might not be the spot for you. But you can be a subscriber anyway. Please subscribe. And if you want to give a gift to a channel, you can do that too. Okay. I ain't gonna let nobody talk about y'all bad over here. Don't you worry about it. Okay, thanks so much, KB. Feelings for the mutual. I'm sorry, you guys. Those that are looking good, thank you for everyone for ringing the bell on your way. She said those likes are looking good. Thank you for ringing the bell on your way in. Thank you, guys. Hey there, those hiding in the bushes, waiting in the weeds, turning in from the trees, even hiding in the hedges. Make sure you smash that like button. Tony says, so no more DNA. It will change to A and A. Tony, I see Tony, you own it. A and A. We likes that. Karen J says Tomas is a free agent. He is so far. He just got to stop making people believe that, yeah, I'm with you and yeah, I'm free. Yeah, I'm with you, but yeah, I'm free. That's the reason why Kat better stop throwing around the temptation of cake and whatnot, girl. You don't know what's going on yet, girl. You better hush. Kat don't have no job because she busy running the streets with clues and opinions. Kat got a job, I think. I see that Kat has the same outfit on. Wait a minute. How does a day last on BTG? Well, it's still continuing from yesterday, so everybody still got on their same stuff. Because Leslie still got that coat on. Oh, God. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all, sinus season. Feeling generous? You can show some extra love by way of Cash App at $, so what you thinking, or super chat or super sticker. As always, your being here is always greatly appreciated. Linda says, I almost pooped my pants when LLSDA and Delulu walked in that hospital room. Child, I almost fell out. Blade Truth says, I need for them to free Laura from that hospital bed. Right? Can we see what she looked like again? Give her a little lip gloss, little, lash, something. Do her like that. I finally caught another live. That's right, Bobby Wobby, you did. You know I like to say your name, Bobby Wobby. It make me think of when you used to, Bobby, Bobby. Karen J said the wigs were being washed. And while Linda said, KB says Laura has had the longest recovery from a car accident ever. Yeah, and not to have no bumps. I mean, how long it take to get your potassium back together? I'm just saying. And when she get out of here, I hope she's not born with these other people. Girl, we're gonna need you to bring some excitement to the room. Something. We need something. Right, Linda. What happened to Kat and Chelsea running off into the sunset to sell purses? Child, she ain't even got time for this man right now. She busy crime solving. Maybe she wants to be a private investigator. Bobby Wobby says Kat is gonna end up in a cage like how Luna and Steffi are on Bold and Beautiful. She might. I believe it is Lauren. I thought Lauren was dreaming. I thought she was too. I was like, maybe there's a dream. I could not have stayed in that bed knowing what I know about LLSDA Delulu. I couldn't either. B-Lo Didi's in the house. Say, hey, gatekeepers, Miss Jen Mars, I'm working and listening. That's all right. Do your thing. Miss Cookie Monster resembles LLSDA. That Cookie Monster resembles LLSDA. That's how I should be looking too. Leslie was dressed like it was 1975. She was in her Shaft outfit. Hey, Bobby Wobby, glad you came to join us. Linda says, I think Lauren knows more than she's letting on, or she will have a sudden memory surge. Shay Hud is in the house, says, hey, gatekeepers. Hey, Shay Hud. Bobby Wobby says, Anita inviting Tracy to stay with them would be trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Bobby Wobby 13, you have a good point. I think so too. Mm-hmm. I think so too. You think she's just gonna be there one night, or she gonna end up staying a couple of nights? KB says to follow us on IG, on Instagram. This is the link to that, so make sure you're following that page as well. Linda says to get those like buttons up. Karen J is in the house, says Thomas made it clear that Eva is a free agent. Kat does not own him. That's true. They not. It ain't. Linda said we need 6 more likes. Make sure y'all get it, please. Tony Lynn says my guess is Vernon had a daughter with an disarticulate or another one, and the daughter is Haley. What? Wow. I know she hung up that phone on her. She was like, ugh, please. Because of Ashley's past, she will have a problem with any man, and he is. I don't want no man that deep. Listen, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. You can't be too neat. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Is Derek's character? I think Derek's character is about to develop. Derek's? Okay, we're going to see. I hope so. Tony Lynn says that would be interesting. I felt the same way. Can you imagine when Vernon Mystery Child shows up in town? The gossip that will ensue. And we'll be right there leading the way. We will. We will. Sleep at the fire station. They got food there. Right. Take your butt down there. She says, notice how Eva looking dreamy in the Tomas eyes. Like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. Her love is strong. Can't you see her desire? Bobby Wobby says Kat needs to be worrying about selling Chelsea's purses. Them ugly purses. Leslie is about to say, Kit Kat, you are a candy striper for the hospital serving Kit Kats. I can hear too. Kit Kat, are you a candy striper in here selling candy? Selling Kit Kats? Kit Kat? Miss Kitty Kat? Kat has a suspicious mind. Leslie needs to cool her jets and ain't though. Tomas can't hold any water. He sure can't. He can't hold water on a glass with a handle. Linda says, don't blame Jacob for not wanting his buddy at his house on the couch. Tomas Duprees were all in a bunch since Kat blew him off about dinner. Oh, loose lip self. Loose lip sink ships. What did Flip Wilson say? A blah, 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 blah. Just loose lips sink ships. That was in that movie. Let's do it again. Over the top. Was that Let's Do It Again? Uptown Saturday Night. Might have been Uptown Saturday Night. Okay, so over the top crying for no reason, Karen J says. Child, just so she could get a hug. She like, squeeze me, Seymour. I believe Tracy walked off and told Sharon she's going to be staying with the Duprees. Oh, Bobby. I'm thinking a little more than a few at Linda Barnett. Wait till Sharon comes in town, baby. When Lulu gets in town. Why she had to walk off and make a phone call, I don't know. But then I thought she said she was going to the restroom. Either way, she could have been doing that too. Girl, yeah, so she done asked me. I told her, yeah, I'm going to stay. Girl, you should come slide up through there and bring your daughter with you, or son, or cheering. Who knows? Karen J, she's on her way. I got a feeling too. Is Tomas' daddy coming on the show? We hope so. I hope Aaron Pierre play his daddy. Oh, Lord. Tony Lynn says, I foresee Sister Eva Cat fight very soon. KB said, don't y'all forget to hit that like button now. She ain't playing with y'all. Ain't nobody safe, Cat. No. Bill wouldn't like Tomas representing. Bill won't like it. Well, I don't think Bill would care. I don't think Bill would care because, anything that hurt them, he don't really care. But everybody else ain't going to like it. But Tomas is like, girl, I'm going to stand 10 toes down for you. Whatever you need. 62, 25, whatever you want. Yeah, he said he'll be there for her. Delulu, LLSDA Delulu keeps turning up like a bad penny. She do, and we love it. We do. I was getting, and Blatant Truth says that Leslie's funny. I was getting tired watching Kat run around town. Child. KB says she's a runner, she's a rocker, she's a track star. Bobby says Kat talking about getting security to watch Laura, and Leslie gonna be dressed in a security uniform. You know what? For that one, you get surprised. You get a whole crumpet for that because you know what? You drop some 99 bars. I think you're right about that. Tony Lynn says she can stay at the West Wing like on the hit TV show. She would have to stay way down there. KB says, okay, he says Greenleaf was fire. It was. I just rewatched that again not too long ago. Wet 'em like said, wet 'em like said, wet 'em like said. If Haley is revealed as Vernon's long-lost child, it's going to be some mess. Child, she better not be that man's daughter. She too young to be his daughter, don't you think? I mean, for the... I hope not. That'd be too much. I didn't see the new clip. The only thing that was different in the new clip, Bobby, I don't know if you got here late or not, so I'll show you the picture again. The only thing that was different in the new clip was that, I got it up here already, that Ted and Dr. Nicole are talking, or they see each other at the hospital. That was all that was new in that clip, because everything else they kind of have shown, or, we know about that already. Make sure I'm still on the stage. I have to make sure, check every single time. Yes, get a new Taylor. Then Haley would be Chelsea and Naomi's aunt, in addition to being the stepmother. Whew, that's some hot mess. It would be. Hey, real talk. I just realized you just got here, that you were later getting in. Real talk says, if Bill and Haley have a child, would the child be Naomi and Chelsea's sibling or their cousin? If Haley and Bill have a child. Oh, yeah, that would be, in our families though, we have a little bit of a you know. Real talk be everywhere. Real talk says, I don't think Bill would have a problem with Tomas representing Eva in court. I think we'll want to do it himself. Bill will get Eva off for sure. He's older and more experienced in the field, and he don't like her mama. What if Anita slept with Dante Green or Nicole and Danny isn't Vernon? Because I know they said the whole name Dante Green was but who gonna be Dante? Cat's supposed to be helping sell purses. Y'all leave her alone. Doris sees in the house says, then Vernon would be the same as Ted, so he better not have. I already know he a hypocrite. We already know it's coming. Because Miss Anita done had to come down too hard on her son-in-laws, which means she must suffer the same. That's how karma works. Eva and Thomas are going to be fired when they finally get together. And the fireworks, the tension between them will be insane. Possibly so. Cat wants to be Nancy Drew so bad, and Jay Bez is in the house. Says, "Hey, gatekeepers, this week is getting off right. It is, isn't it? Isn't it though? Tracy's going to do a slip and fall right down them beautiful stairs. Vernon is all up in the articulate's business. He should have gone to see his daughter or Ted." Linda says, gatekeepers, bushwatchers, head creepers, they want y'all to get those likes up and come back tomorrow. Tell a friend, tell a gram. Jabez says, I got a hunch that by the time Leslie is held accountable for her crimes and Eva is vindicated, Tomas will fall for Eva hard. Oh yeah, cat claws will come off. Cat better go find her somebody else, child. I would love to see Eric Estrada of Chip's TV show play Thomas's father. That would be good. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, church members, and even your frenemies to come on over here and join us. Tell them to come be a gatekeeper. Join us Friday nights for open panel reviews. All we ask is that you please be respectful and be creative with buzzwords. Everyone's opinions are welcome. Buzzwords will be things like you can't say a G-U-N, you have to say pow pow. You can't say somebody was murdered without the s in front of it. You can't use things like that, that somebody off themselves. Like, it's a lot of different things you just can't say because they will flag you and snatch your job down. Linda says hello to Doris C. and Jabez. And Real Talk says Tomas and Eva will be the young couple to root for. Watch and you will see. I believe that too. Where Elaine at today? Elaine, where you at? We need you in here riding hard for the other side, girl. Where you at? Hopefully she'll hear it in the rebroadcast. All right, y'all. Well, that was everybody's comment. What is tomorrow, Wednesday? Again, I'm gonna try to come on again at about 4:05 because I'm really trying to push this back to see if I can start training, making myself be so on course that I can do this at 3:30 every day as opposed to at 4:30. So we'll push it back a little bit at a time and see how it goes, you guys. Linda says, miss you, Missy Lane T. Yeah, we miss you, Missy Lane. Yeah, so that's that. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and because you make the difference for what's happening over here. We're growing slowly but surely, and I can only do that by means of your help. So I really appreciate you guys. We're trying our best to get to 3,000 subscribers. Would love to do it by July, and we can do that if everybody shares and tells people to come on over here. Even if you like listening to somebody else, you can do that. And the great thing about this podcast is that you don't have to be looking at the screen. You can put it down because I'm not on the screen. Although one day I might pop in on y'all. But you don't. There's nothing that you have to concentrate on looking at. And I really try to tell this in such a way where you can listen to it, maybe get you a laugh in, and put your mind on something else. That's the whole purpose, in the way and the manner in which I try to handle telling you about this show, is to give you a laugh for the day and get your mind on something else for the day. It is a lot of work, but I enjoy it. I really do. It's a lot of fun, and I'm very limited on the things that I know how to do, but I still try to do as much as I can. So I hope you guys enjoy it, because that's all that really matters to me in the end, is that you guys really enjoy the content that's happening over here. And I appreciate you all. Also, we want to take the time to thank our official greeter, Mr. Tony Lynn. And also, let's thank the Mod Squad now.
Thank you, Mod Squad.
Thank you, Mod Squad. Thank you. We appreciate you big time over here. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to go on and get out of here. And I do hope that you're having a great day. And if not, please remember that there's still some time left. Why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right. Bye.
How did you get beyond the gates? Be gone.
Tell absolutely no one that I'm the one that let you in behind the gates. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.